Okay, you ready?
Yep.
What are you going as?
Reaper.
Reaper?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Unreal. That's not what I want. Where is it? Raids. Shadowbringers. No, that's Shadowbringers. Where the heck is... Here.
You just click on the entrance.
Sure, that works too. Okay. Martialist Lament. Okay.
Make it fun for me.
Knockback. Oh, this is Ruby. Oh shit. I'm dead. I thought we're supposed to stand on it.
Ow! Oh my god.
Harry Potter. Hey, who is she?
Mm.
I think we know her. Do not be alarmed. A
Oh,
proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. I don't think we know her. Athena, Chief Key Warden of... Wait! Is this the wife? Yeah!
Yeah.
Wife to Laha Brea and mother to Ericthonius. It is I who made Pandemonium and you in the underworld. Hi.
That's nasty.
That is a big old... Yep.
There's a sit I need to...
Yeah, I need to pop that zit real quick. Oh my god, what? Ugh. Hi. Are we fighting the castle itself? Hello? God damn, that thing big. Alright. Eater of Souls. Rosinat breathes a sigh of relief at your arrival. He says, Klaudez, I had a feeling you would arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seem to carry you in their wake, after all. And Master Fortunate recently sent word regarding his investigation. It seems he's uncovered information regarding Professor Claudian's whereabouts and the sudden appearance of Pandaemonium in the Ethereal Sea. We would do well to meet with him at once. If you have no objections, I ask that you proceed to the Ateoscope forthwith. I shall make the necessary arrangements and join you shortly. Okay. Rosinat is elated at your fortuitous arrival, for it seems that moments ago, Fortunate sent word of information that could shed light upon the nature of Claudian's disappearance and the subsequent manifestation of Pandaemonium in the current age. The researcher instructs you to make your way to the ethereal lens where Fortunate awaits. That other guy went missing, huh? His friend? Claudian? Was that the little...
I forgot the story already.
Alright, let's go. He is...
Is savage.
What's up?
I just unlocked the previous savage.
Take
Are you
the...
supposed to...
Yeah, go take the
Okay.
elevator. And then go straight ahead. And you're so much faster than me? Why am I so slow? What the hell? Never mind, the Lalafel's here. I don't remember who Claudian was. Fortunate says, I thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forego formalities and jump straight to the heart of the matter. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudian, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Azizla. A subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Aetherical Chemical Research Facility. Although the vessel clearly belonged to the professor, he was nowhere to be found. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility, so this trail was duly followed. However, The trail led nowhere, in the most literal sense. 'Twas almost as if an entire sector of the facility had been wrested from existence. Further investigation confirmed the expedition party's suspicions. Nigh on an entire sector of Azazla has been teleported elsewhere. MGG says teleported? To where? Fortune Note says we believe that its destination was none other than the Ethereal Sea. Here, where its Allegan facilities reconstituted as the halls of Pandaemonium to great success, as you can see. Rosanod says, so that means Professor Claudian is in there? In that monstrous fortress? Fortunote says, this is our leading theory. We are certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into the depths in search of the missing man. Yet before we do, there is another pressing matter. While Pandaemonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. Who is that? Fortunote says, we observed its behavior with the Atioscope and to our horror witnessed it gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. Namgigi says, what? It must be stopped. The Ethereal Sea harbors the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If its flow were disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Fortunote says, precisely. Its safety must be our first priority. Rid of us this menace, Klaudez. Then we will be at liberty to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. This memory crystal was recovered from Claudian's airship. Take it with you, it may yet provide some insight into the enigma of Pandaemonium. Without Themis, Namgigi says, without Themis, there will be no army of phantom warriors. I realize you are more than capable in combat, but are you certain you'll be alright? Themis isn't the only one who can summon our illusory allies. As long as I'm free to focus on my foe, there's not to worry about. First one. MGG says he isn't. Why, of course, I should have known someone of your talents would master even the ancient arcane arts. Apologies for my failure of imagination. Themis? Once we are freed of the looming specter of Pandaemonium, you must promise to share your knowledge. For the sake of thorough reports, of course. In the meanwhile, I shall focus my efforts on providing you with what information and support I can. Fortunote says, I shall gather researchers from the confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. Summon our allies. Alright.
Did it? That's easy.
Alright. Hang on, let me just have a... Fortuno informs you that an investigation of Azazla recovered Claudian's airship, but found no trace of the missing professor. Furthermore, reports indicate that part of Azazla is no longer there. To all appearances, having been removed from the facility in its entirety. Fortunote and his peers believe that this missing portion was somehow reformed into Pandaemonium, which now floats forebodingly on the currents of the Ethereal Sea. Ere you brave its halls in search of the truth, however, you will need to dispatch an aether-hungry beast that has emerged from its gates. Equipped with the memory crystal that once so fascinated Claudian, you step forth to confront the ravening monstrosity. Wait.
What?
What was the 24 man?
It was the god.
Oh, this is normal raid. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm thinking of the 24 man. MGG says, in truth, my days are stuffed to the brim with all the record taking and document fetching, but worry not, the knowledge that the realm survival hinges on my efforts sustains me. Rasanod says, at this step, the Ethereal Sea itself poses little real danger, but we know not what else awaits you. I should monitor your health from a distance that we might leap to your aid should a crisis be at hand. Okay, I'm gonna invite you. Here. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
What are you going as?
Reaper.
Reaper?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unreal. That's not what I want. Where is it? Raids. Shadowbringers. No, that's Shadowbringers. Where the heck is... Here.
You just click on the entrance.
Sure, that works too. Okay. Like a blotch of dark ink on the serene canvas, Pandaemonium now floats foreboding upon the ethereal sea. From its gate has emerged a beast with an insatiable appetite for souls, and its feast threatens to serve the flow of life itself. Although Pandaemonium's mysteries beckon to you from the darkness, you must first quell this immediate threat to the star. So this is Labyrinthos is not sorry, Pandaemonium is from Azizla.
Where's Azizla?
That's that is the final zone of Heaven's Ward. It's the one where you have to fly to each of the like big rocks.
The elegant shit.
Yeah, the elegant shit. So apparently this Pandemonium castle came from there. Just vanished from there and came here.
I mean, it makes sense because elegance also summon shit.
Yeah,
They did the same things as the Asians.
yeah, that's true. Alright, let's do it. Ready to wipe. Okay. Hey. Okay. This music. Okay. Okay. Kind of weird, but I'm digging it.
My feast must not end. My feast must not be interrupted.
Who the heck are you? Kyokotos? Kyokotos? Okay. Oh shit. Eat, fight, eat, fight. Ogre. Redwood. Ravening. Don't know what he just did.
Brings me no peace. Such is my fate.
Mage's Lament.
My strength
Did he just change?
without equal.
Fire 3, stop moving? Maybe? Oh, no, okay.
Flames take you.
Oh! Okay,
Oh.
expanding. We're okay, it's fine.
My every breath is laced with magics.
Blizzard. Maybe in?
Ice bind you.
Yeah?
Oh no. Oh,
In,
it is.
yeah.
Wield such power.
Dual spells.
Fire at eyes. So, a spread and then in? Oh god, both.
Ice bind you.
Okay. Oh! It's okay, it's fine.
This shouldn't kill you.
Okay.
Another fleeting diversion.
I don't know what he's doing when he does that. Oh, he changed. Martialist Lament. Okay.
Make it fun for me.
Knockback. Oh, this is Ruby. Oh shit. I'm dead. I thought we're supposed to stand on it.
Ow! Oh my god. Oh.
Oh my god.
I've had enough of you.
I'm behind him?
From company?
Oh, yep, stand behind him. Yep.
Get my time back.
He changed to green? Parabetus is 1 HP. Oh, never mind. It's not 1
This is
HP.
different, Kirby.
It's a different one. Oh, that's... Okay, we're fine.
Why is he acting like he's a...
Thanks, both max range. And then on the outside. Okay. Oh, yep, we're going over here. We have to hide behind a comet. Yep. The one that's not gonna break. Okay. Oh, that guy's dead. Yep. Oh, yep, that one explodes. I totally was there. Yep. He's changing again.
Disturbed once again. Crumble and die.
Ice Flame Summoning. Okay.
Ice find you.
Ice is gonna expand? Yep.
Entertain me, my darlings.
Doing it again. Fire is expanding. Yep.
Take you.
That's easy as hell. Dual spell. Fire and ice.
Flames take
Flames
you.
expanding. Yep. So on the outside. Yep.
Shouldn't kill you.
He's changing form. Or it's changing form.
This ain't a fight till the dying begins.
Knockback. Away. In front, stand in front, stand in front.
Leave you bloody and battered.
Nice. There was nothing original about that fight. Fire, ice, seen that shit. Ins, outs. Very basic.
So he's like collecting souls from the
Something like that. I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I haven't looked at anything. I'll just get loot later. Impressive work, Klaudez. Their memories of your tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Harry Potter. Wait, who is she?
Mm.
I think we know her. Do not be alarmed. A
No,
proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. I don't think we know her. Athena? Chief Key Warden of... Wait! Is this the wife? Yeah!
Yeah.
Wife to La Habrea and mother to Ericthonius. It is I who made Pandaemonium and you in the underworld. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. I must say I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, perhaps a fortunate one. For your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you there is no need. I know not what La Habrea has told you of me, but all that I have done out of sincere scientific curiosity. That appetite yet remains even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. Give Claudian back. You have no intention of halting your research? Give Claudian back. Claudian? Ah, you must be referring to the man who set foot in Azizla. He is now indispensable to my work. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those which I will grasp godhood. With which I will grasp? She's trying to become a god? You are as stubborn as La Habrea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. Luckily, you already possess the tools I require to make one for you. Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well, La Habrea and Ericthonius. I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls, that with their help you may come to see clearly. Okay, family reunited? You. How? Where are we? Athena says, surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me, my desire for godhood. There is another but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. Okay. La Brea says, I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this inequity. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? Okay, so now we're just... bring them to the present?
Yeah.
Just come up to the present, where you guys are supposed to be dead. We're just hanging out here. Here you can return to the Ateoscope. You receive an unexpected visit from none other than Athena. While she claims no ill intent, she confesses to kidnapping Claudian for use in her research, which she seems convinced will allow her to ascend to godhood. Would have you join her experiment, going so far as to create apparitions from crystallized memories and spare souls that can teach you of her ambitions. She then retreats to Pandaemonium, leaving you with the bewildered simulacra of La Habrea and Ericthonios. Alright, La Habrea says, some hints I can glean from the surroundings, but I would prefer you simply cut through this knot of questions. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Eric. He says, I don't know how long it's been, Klaudez, but it's good as ever to see your face, so that we're under more conventional circumstances. Just where are we, and what events have led to this unexpected reunion? Cutscene. Ericthonios says, ah yes, I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. We think that it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in, not least of all the fact that you hail from the future. I searched for you after a time but could find no trace. Now I know why. This is not actually them, just their memories.
You skirt.
The skirt of Laha. Why are they scared of me? You became a bad guy? Our age had its share of surprises. If my memories are to be believed, the supposedly world-ending final days came upon us, yet here we are in a future where you at least exist. Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? Nope.
No.
They're all extinct.
Look at my bunny ears. Tell me, I'm not human.
La Habrea says, questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endured in some form as but memories, but memories, we may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it's come to pass, the future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. Yeah, you don't need to know that you became a bad guy. Ericthonios says agreed, but as memories given fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid Klaudez in battle. La Habrea says nay. Athena meant us to speak and nothing more. But though we may be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. Ericthonius says, I must wonder how she knew of our history with Klaudez. Likely she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandaemonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own, a shortcoming we must remedy at once. We would do well to learn more of the Pandaemonium now dominating the landscape of souls. Claude's colleagues would doubtless prove to be of value in that respect. Come on, make friends. Correct hit. Critical hit. Are those two over there researchers from this era? We must share that what we know at once, that we might piece together this vexing puzzle. Okay, talking to Laha. Pandemonium awakes. Lahabrea is eyeing the frightened researchers with a mix of curiosity and derision. He says, why do your companions hesitate to approach? We may be unusual visitors, but time is of the essence. Bring them here.
Bring them to me. Chop chop.
Chop chop. Tally ho. MGG says, although you may be but a confluence of memory, it is an honor to meet the personages I have only read of in Claude's reports. As a researcher, this is beyond exciting, but I admit to no small measure of fear as well. Rosinot says, I know what you mean. I can scarcely stop my legs from shaking. Eric Thonio says, we're powerless to do aught but speak. I see no reason why you should be afraid. You're bad guys. MGG says, it isn't my life I fear for. I only fear that I might not have the chance to ask you all the questions now burning a hole in my mind. We stand before two of the ancients, who hold priceless knowledge beyond the ken of any of our peers. For what purpose does fear serve if not to be confronted and conquered? To that end, we shall share with you our records, and perhaps together we can find the thread which will lead us safely out of this conundrum. Lahabrea says, information shall be our most precious resource, for that is the only weapon we can wield in these forms. Our memories are at your complete disposal. You can start with Athena, whose thirst for discovery would see all life consumed. Eric Thonio says, her desires haven't changed. She still seeks to transcend her mortal existence so that she might unravel the mysteries of life. She would become a god. Lahabrea says, a nebulous concept, but Athena had her own ideas of what divinity entailed. In her mind, a god can create souls at will. Thus she chose the underworld, or the ethereal sea as it is known in this age, as the staging ground for her final experiments. Here lies a practically bottomless well of ether. Eric Thonio says, even if it means stemming the flow of life itself, she intends to continue her work. She thinks of nothing else. We caught a glimpse of Athena as we came into this world. Her smile, her voice, they were just as I remember. Without even realizing it, I found myself feeling an affection for her. It's Mommy.
Your mom.
Yeah, it's Mommy. Of course. Don't look at me like I've gone mad. I'm not asking you to join her side. I know the true Ericthonius would never want that, but these emotions remain in memory if nowhere else. Lahabrea says, we shall remain here to compile what information we can. You must infiltrate Pandaemonium and seek out Athena. I would ask that you leave the memory crystal with us. It may hold secrets which have yet to be unveiled. All that's left is to cross the menacing threshold. Shall we take a closer look? Lahabrea says, I have one question for you. Does the word Orosite mean aught to you? MGG says, Orosite? Why yes, there are few records of its existence. It mainly makes appearances in the legends of Ivalis and in tales concerning the Asian Laha... Wait. Well, in tales concerning an entity known as an Asian, this personage is associated with black Orosite known as the Heart of Sabik, a source of considerable power. I see, so time has not buried it. Huh. With some encouragement, Rasanad and Nemgigi overcome their initial fright and introduce themselves to your allies from the ancient age. Although both sides have countless questions they could ask the other, they focus their efforts on coming up with a plan to foil Athena. While they share knowledge of the present and memories of the past, you are to begin your advance into Pandaemonium. Alright, talking to Eric. He says, from the outside, Pandaemonium looks no different than it does in the past. However, there is no guarantee that the inside will be familiar. You would do well to secure the area near the entrance first. Once it has been cleared of threats, La Habrea and I can approach, and we shall begin our exploration of the interior. The portal should convey you to Pandaemonium's gates. I hardly need to tell you to keep your weapon at the ready. I knew you would come. This isn't old. It is older version, or is it the same? Oh, this is Themis. He says, "I never lost faith that we would meet again. I told you as much, did I not?" I understand you may be confused. I was too at first. You see, I am not the true Themis. I was made by Athena, molded from one of the many souls at her disposal. I am only an illusion built from memory, no more real than La Habrea or Erichthonios. Even so, I believe I have a grasp of this on the situation. This is the distant future. A future where Athena lives once more, although the means of her rebirth are yet beyond me. You are here to stop her? Have I had the right of it so far? Yes. He says, very good. I would be disappointed if you did not rise to her challenge. Unfortunately, I am your next enemy. Although I am sorry to say that I cannot aid you, my creator has tampered with my essence, and I am oddly inclined to act in her interests. Okay, so we are fighting Themis. I can do naught but offer you words of warning. We will fight and it cannot be avoided. Aww. There is no need for that pained expression. Remember, I am but an illusion, nothing worth shedding tears over. We can free you, just as we freed Agistus. I would feel terrible if I had to trounce Elidibus again. We can free you. He says, I thank you for the sentiment, but I'm afraid that it's quite impossible. Athena's grip on my mind is unyielding. Still, I would ask that you listen carefully to the advice I offer you now. Athena has prepared a new vessel to replace Erichthonius so that she may become a god. By gathering the souls readily available in the sea of ether, she tempers her own essence. Yet the souls are faint, diffuse. She doubts whether they are sufficient for her goals, so she has turned her gaze to you. Despite your thin ether, you managed to lay Hephaestus low, and Athena would know the secret of your strength. Or Hephaestus. To that end, she has prepared an experiment for her observation. Fight for your life against Athena's creation, and in doing so, give her the knowledge she desires. Oh, we're not fighting you yet? Fight you later. Hi.
That's nasty.
That is a big old... Yep.
There's a sit I need to...
Yeah, I need to pop that zit real quick. Oh my god, what? Ugh. Hi. Are we fighting the castle itself? Hello? God damn, that thing big. We're finding Pandaemonium. MGG says, what's happening? La Brea says, Athena has made her move. We must find a way to reach her or all is lost. Erichthonios says, we can do little but hope for Klaudez' success.
I bet La Habrea is going to save us.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Damn, look at this place. It's black and white. That thing has spider legs too.
Ew.
Then it says Pandaemonium. Once a mass of lifeless stone, now imbued with a soul. Athena has grown much since her death at La Habrea's hand. Although the souls she creates are imperfect, they act with absolute obedience. I know you shall cut...
Exactly a soul.
I know, right? I know you shall cut your way through this monster as you have so many others. Then you shall come before me. Do not hesitate to do what you must, for that is the only way to stop Athena. This place looks trippy. Look at the outside edges. There's just like pulsing frickin' nonsense. Alright, 10th circle. With Themis having vanished, you are left to face Pandaemonium's wrath alone. You know not what sort of soul inhabits its monstrous facade, but it is certain to be unmerciful. You steel yourself to brave Pandaemonium once again, but your advance is blocked by a familiar face, Themis, who has been molded by Athena from memories of the past and souls of the present. Although his voice is friendly, he says that the strings of his creator force him to face you as a foe. Before he departs, the massive stones and impregnable gates of Pandaemonium arrange into a twisted form. This verboten being serves a singular purpose, to crush any who would oppose its mother's plans. Mother. I swear, if this castle starts saying mother.
Mommy.
Mommy. Bump, bump, bump.
I am Pandaemonium.
Uh-huh.
From countless failures have I wrought miracles. Into soulless vessels I breathe life.
Why is he in the toilet?
I turn the music up a little bit.
You will go no further. Like a spider.
Nope,
I
spit.
spin my
Yeah,
web.
he's spitting. Oh, yeah, get away from me. Wait, what are these yellow markers? Are they safe?
You can't fall off.
Wait, there's yellow markers that these things mean something.
Offers no escape.
I will stand here. Oh, someone didn't take a tower. Don't know what's happening. Am I supposed to move away? Yeah, I'm dead. Yep, okay.
I mustn't disappoint.
More towers.
Lady Athena.
Oh, he doesn't call her mommy. He calls her Lady Athena. Donuts. Okay, so those things are
my
donuts.
Stay where you are.
Oof. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Wet, like
Doesn't seem like you can dodge that.
chains.
I think that might have to be a tank thing? Tank stack? I don't know.
Yeah. Seems this would be like, yeah, what do they call it?
A tangled morsel, awaiting death.
I cannot think of the name right now.
Oh, good.
Oh, you can cross them. Oh,
What the hell? Oh.
I get it.
Are you supposed to put the webs on there to form platforms? You put the webs on those.
All paths lead back to me.
That's pretty cool. Then left side. Okay. That was cool. His head came out and looked to the left.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power.
Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here.
Stay where you are.
Yeah, that's definitely a tank stack. Okay.
A tangle
I like Act
morsel
Morn, that's what I...
awaiting
Ah,
death.
okay, okay.
All paths lead back
Okay,
to
going to the
me.
left side.
I'll get out after this.
These bars are unbreakable.
Oh, we gotta go platform, platform.
Which one?
Right side. Oh, it's still going. Okay, we're good. We can go back? Let's go back. Ultima. Oh, that's a bleed.
Pandaemonium.
I got the back one.
South of mine.
Okay. Donut. Yep.
Stay where you are.
Cover those up.
Bear yourselves to me.
Okay. Oh, raid wides. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God damn. Damn! Damn!
Your punishment shall be unending.
Okay.
So you can't fall off.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like a show from my face.
Hey, for science, for
You
science.
will know further.
I don't know. Did you-
Just touch the pillar. That pillar next to you. Yeah, that pillar. Put it on that pillar.
No! I'm not supposed to put it next to it. You're supposed to kill me!
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
No escape.
I thought you were supposed to. Donut.
You sure? No, it's not that. You didn't have a mission to kill me.
Oh, look, I'm dying too! I'm dead. I'm sorry. I only saw Donut last time.
Lady Athena.
That's my fault, my fault.
This is Donut.
Okay, okay, okay. I didn't see the other one last time.
Webs like unto chains.
Oh, I see. That's how the bridge forms. There you go. Okay.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Oh, what?
Oh, I get
Oh, you're not supposed to touch any of the pillars, otherwise you get... There we go.
All paths lead back to me. I offer a glimpse of Lady
Oh, this thing.
Why do I have bleed?
I'm not sure.
Stay where you are.
I'm saving my troubadour for the raid ones.
A tangled morsel, awaiting death. All paths lead back to me. These bars are unbreakable.
Oh, left side.
I don't think it matters which side.
Oh, there's no bridge on the other side.
Ah,
So you'd have to walk over poison.
I am Pandaemonium, and these cells are mine!
I'm just gonna stand here.
this is like, yeah,
Yep.
they're not donut.
Yep.
Stay where you are. Bear yourselves to me.
Okay, these are the red ones. I'm gonna put troubadour up. There we go.
Your punishment shall be unending. For Athena. For Mother.
Oh no, he does say for mother. He does say for mother.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
I'll give you special cells.
That's a tank tower. 100% tank tower.
Your soul screams.
That's donut.
Yep.
Wet like unto chains.
The bridge is on the left if we need it. Bridge on the left.
Unbreakable.
Ah, stepped in the shit.
Oh, good. Ew.
Yeah. I fell off the bridge.
Stay where you are. Wet like unto chains.
Ah, I think somebody fell.
All paths lead back to me. For Athena. For Mother.
Nice. Dun, 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 dun. And the song goes to
Not me.
Klaudez. Am I doing MSQ? No, not at the moment. What's up, Riku? What in the world did he turn into? Demon says, that was a beautiful display, as always. I stand enchanted by your grace in battle. As I'm a little bit too late. He says, Claude, is that? Demon says, Pandemonium's final gate has been cast wide. I shall await your arrival beyond. Ericthonius says, apologies for not coming sooner. This place is enveloped by some fell energy. We couldn't risk venturing through it before taking due precautions. Ericthonius says, were my eyes mistaken? Was that Themis? La Brea says, tell us what you know. We must consider our next course of action carefully. Okay, pretty straightforward so far. Themis reappears to congratulate you on your victory, as do La Brea and Ericthonius, having belatedly secured safe passage through the dark energy surrounding Pandaemonium. Before disappearing once more, Themis beckons you through the strange gate that has manifested where the prison once stood, leaving you and your companions with myriad questions. Ericthonius says, that must have been Themis, but how? Talking to Laha? Laha says, I ought to have anticipated this. If she bore witness to past events within Pandaemonium, Athena would have found Elidibus impossible to overlook. Few possess such a talent for magics, to say naught of the emissary's discerning judgment. And so she found his soul upon the tides of the ethereal sea, and used his memories to craft a puppet that would serve her whims. Eric says, but is what Themis said true? She imbued Pandaemonium itself with a soul? To breathe life into that which should never live, Athena's research is fast approaching its culmination. Fortunately, with the information shared with us by your friends, we've made some strides toward figuring out how to stop her. A crystal called the Heart of Sabik may be the key. The researchers related a quick but thorough history of events leading to the present. The sundering of the star, the emergence of the Asians, and the calamities that they brought to bear upon the realm. So you know what you guys are about to become. Tells that under other circumstances we would have considered childish fantasy if not for a name that rang true to La Brea's memories. Go on. La Brea says, the Heart of Sabik. To you, the secret of the Ultima weapon's might, not least the spell known as Ultima, and a source of enduring mystery. We are told that a general from the Garlean Empire was gifted this Orsight by an Asian, and the Ultima weapon might be perfected. Yeah, I wonder who that was. The identity of this shadowy benefactor, however, remains a curious unknown. Yes.
Dude doesn't want to sell and tell you.
I want him to find out, to be honest. You seem to be a veritable trove of uncommon knowledge if there's aught you are withholding. No, we can't tell you, mate. We can't tell you.
I don't know what you're.
I mean, to be honest, he's not the real La Habrea, so we could technically tell him. Very well, at present the Heart of Zabik itself is of greater moment. It is a creation of Athena's made during her time with the words of La Habrea. This predates even Pandaemonium's construction. She brought before us a crystal she claimed to have chanced upon, saying it contained immense power. She dubbed it Auracite, studying it— oh, so she's the one who called it Auracite. Studying it with a fervor unusual even for her. The eventual fruit of her efforts was a Stygian crystal unlike aught we had ever seen. The Heart of Zabik. So, the Heart of— okay. What is Auracite? How did she find this Auracite? Did Athena encounter Ultima, the High Seraph, perchance? That's the 24-man boss, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
An unexpectedly specific question. I gather that the Heart of Zabik is not the only Eros Auracite in this era? Regardless, I know not of this High Seraph. Athena was never forthcoming as to how she found the crystal, though we came to suspect that it was not out of our star. Much later, we discovered that Auracite magnifies the desires of those who come into contact with it. That would do much to explain Athena's actions following her recovery of the crystal. Alas, this realization came too late. By the time I moved to seal the Auracite and its insidious influence away, Athena's plot had already been laid. Erictonia says, so what became of the Heart of Zabik? La Habrea said, I took it from Athena's laboratory after I ended her life. The density of the ether within was unlike anything I had observed. I knew its capacity for destruction, but further analysis proved impossible. I elected to safeguard it myself. It is possible that Athena herself obscured the crystal contents. Even were her movement stored within, I would have remained in ignorance. If she included some mechanism by which to give these memories form as she did with her own, she would be reborn. Ironic that I should have protected those very memories in the name of safeguarding the star. Fate is loath to see mistakes go unpunished. Okay. Eric says, the monster unleashed Ultima? I can only guess that it was Athena's hand that would place such magic within the Heart of Zabik. If so, it's only natural she would give her own creations with such terrible power. The emissary's judgment. La Habrea would discuss lingering questions concerning Athena. He says, I have told you all I know of Athena and that many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she indeed stored her memories within the Heart of Zabik, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? During my fight with Ultima Weapon? During my fight with the Ultima Weapon. In which you triumphed, but failed to recover the heart. Yet according to your colleagues, there was another on the battlefield that day, an Ascian. And the selfsame Ascian was later struck down at a location known as the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Ericthonio says, I've heard that name, and recently, the site of Professor Claudian's disappearance. La Habrea says, indeed, he was tracing an ethereal signature resembling that of the memory crystal in his possession. A signature that may well have belonged to the Heart of Zabik. In which case, it's no coincidence that Athena's awakening followed. Eric says, but for what reason would he have to bring her back to life? Was his mind not his own? La Habrea says, yet more questions without answers. Although Athena's essence is that of memory, her magics have not suffered for lack of a physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible, but she must have found a suitable vessel. La Habrea says, if Elidibus is to be believed, she readies this vessel for godhood. and is perilously close to success. It beggars belief. As you well know, you were the linchpin of her ambition. Yours was the only form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and it has long since turned to dust. Eric says, as pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we're to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, Klaudez. Themis. I fear you won't find him so cooperative as we're accustomed to. Laha says, we know not how vast the space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within lurks Athena, with Elidibus leashed at her side. Eric says, this may be a simplistic theory, but hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he will be eager to see reason. We need only break the magics that bind him to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under Hephaestus' influence, you didn't stop trying until I was freed. I would ask that you do the same for Themis. Though none of us are real in the conventional sense, I feel it must be done. Themis would never have wished to be your enemy. Laha says, while Erichthonius' perspective is a sentimental one, Elidibus may possess privileged knowledge. To question him unimpeded by magics would be ideal. Laha says, Agititis broke free of her bonds in her final moments, suggesting that Athena's hold weakens under the weight of combat. You must use the same principle to unshackle Elidibus' mind. But remember that our very nature is fragile. Even if he inhabits a vessel with which to meet you in battle, I am certain it is not meant to endure. If left weakened for too long, his ether may dissipate back into the ethereal sea. You had best act quickly. Watch this be like another moment where like we're the reason that La Brea becomes bad. Like, who is this? Like, it's like a loop. It's like he finds out that he's the one who becomes villain, so he becomes the villain.
No, it cannot be. So I'll become the villain.
Yeah. Given what you know so far, La Habrea suggests that recent events likely began with Professor Claudian being lured to Az's lab by the heart of Sabik's ethereal signature, which led to Athena's awakening. Much remains unclear, however, and the only path to answer lies through Pandaemonium's final gate. And through Themis. While you do not relish facing your quantum ally in battle, you hold on to the hope that Athena's spell can be broken, and make ready to set forth to whatever he awaits. Wherever he awaits. Eric says, we know not for how long we will have free reign to go between here and the Atiascope. We'll remain here for now unless absolutely necessary. Laha says, the crystal? I've returned it to the for safekeeping of your colleagues. I could find nothing new amongst the memories stored within. The space, on the other hand, is fascinating, wrought by the same power the Key Wardens wielded, perhaps. Alright. Given form so that he may serve as a tool to unlock the secret of your strength, Themis is unable to defy Athena's whims and now stands against you in battle. However, you know that his heart wishes to stand by your side as he did in ages past, so you resolve to break Athena's hold by any means necessary. Then you might join forces once again to walk through Pandaemonium's gates and fell the evil which lays beyond. Not sure. Got a bunch of seats. Is this the seats of the convocation? How many seats is there?
I suppose I have Athena to thank for this incarnation. I have long considered how I might stand against you, I admit. In transformation, I present to you my truth.
I don't think we've ever fought Elidibus, right?
I am Elidibus.
We did.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, but he was Warrior of Light, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't seen this form. Ephemeral Justice, Themis. So he's just like... I wonder, is this like... No, never mind. I don't know who this is. It's just a different... I was gonna say. Ah. Dun, dum, dum, dum.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Eunomia? That's gotta be red wine. Yep.
No,
Bleeding.
it starts with a red wine.
Sometimes they don't.
Will light
Or
embrace
99% of the
darkness?
time.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay. Oh, inside. Oh!
Oh, ow.
That was faster than I thought. Okay. And again. Oh!
Oh,
Ow!
no.
Oh!
I debated us.
Ruling. Is that circle? Inside the circle? I don't know.
This is inside.
It's inside. Okay, ruling is inside. Okay. Eunomia, right wide.
Submit to the emissary's
Dark
judgment.
and light. Okay.
The balance must needs be maintained.
Do we have to stand on the opposite or same color?
Balance must be... Okay.
Do I
Wait.
stand on light?
Am I supposed... I don't know.
Am I supposed to land on dark?
Ow!
Nope, I'm supposed to stand
Oh,
on the
no.
other one. Yep,
Yep.
yep.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Well, there's Discord and triggers healing effect when the sage who applies suddenly cast magic.
These magics are not for you to wield.
I'll wait after this one.
I don't have a color. I should have waited. Give me one, give me one. Okay, I'm here. I'm on the right one, right? Yeah.
Will light embrace or darkness
Knock back?
consume?
Oh! You're supposed to still stand in it.
Will you be judged
Okay.
worthy to exist?
Do I get out of it? No, okay.
Now to take your measure.
Oh!
Oh,
I'm
you
dead.
bitch!
Oh, I made it. That's long. Okay. I'm just gonna
Somebody has a
try.
banner. Is this
Other-
a distance one?
Nah. Oh! Made it.
Power from beyond.
Okay. Okay. Light and dark, huh? It kind of gives me that
I am the emissary,
Cecil.
and I shall never die.
Oops. I go here. Not back?
Now to take your
Oh.
measure.
Okay, we just gotta get ready to move in.
No,
out.
This one.
Out, out. Yeah.
That must. I didn't know it was that far out.
These magics
Yeah, it
are
doesn't
not
look
for
right.
you to wield.
Oh, I didn't make it.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Red what? Dyke. Oh, tank buster. Go tank buster. Yeah, it's out there then. But we get knocked out anyway.
Will light embrace or darkness
This one is
consume?
definitely in afterwards. In. Yep.
For victory!
In. Yep. Right wide. Da, 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 da,
Warriors forged in my own image.
We got some guys on the side doing a cross. Don't mind me, I'm just being a bard over here. Okay. Oh, I see. I see how that works.
Oh,
These magics are not for you to wield.
And then in afterwards. Oh, ow!
oh
Oh!
no, not
Oh!
it.
Oh! Okay. I'm sorry. I forgot I can do one or the other.
Now to take your measure.
Ruling is in afterwards. Yeah.
Out.
Oh, is that?
That's out.
Wait, what are you looking at to know that?
For
I'm looking at
victory!
the element he's using.
Oh, is it? Okay. Damn. Okay, I thought it was a different cast. Red wide.
Basically, what he's doing is he's the warrior of light and dark.
Yeah. Warrior of light and dark. That's cool.
Now to take your measure.
He's dark, right?
This one is in. Yeah.
Yeah. Move in. Knock back and then in. Or wait, depends what element.
These magics are not
Okay, it's
for
out.
you to wield.
This one is just out. Yep.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Bang busters.
Will light embrace or darkness
He's dark, so we
consume?
move in.
For victory!
In. Nice. That was cool. Yeah, I was saying the Warrior of Light and Dark, it kind of reminds me of one of the protagonists from Final Fantasy 4 or 3. There's like a
Okay.
you play as a Warrior of Light and Dark. But that's not what he looks like though. It's just a different... Themis says, the fog has lifted. I knew that Athena's magics magnified the desires of their victim at the expense of all else, but I never guessed what desire of mine she could exploit. Your desire to be alive. Since the moment we met, I have made plain my interest in you, my desire to understand your nature. I suppose that curiosity extended to how each of us would fare in a match of strength. What is this? We broke the spell? For free? Free, then I am no longer needed. Don't leave! You're going back to the Sea of Stars. The Ethereal Sea. Goodbye again. Devin says, do not look so crestfallen, my friend. These few moments of clarity are more than I could have asked for. We need you, Themis. Your work isn't over yet. You must render judgment on Athena's actions. We need you. You're not leaving us just yet. Here, have some of my ether. This warmth, your ether. Yeah, you're staying with us. You're not leaving yet. Emma says, you've grasped the fraying strands of my being and tied them together with your own. Nevertheless, I fear that I am here on borrowed time. I only hope that I can see you through the last of our battles. Until then, I will cherish every moment. I am Elidibus, the emissary. As such, it falls upon me to judge Athena, who would disrupt our carefully maintained balance to fulfill her own desires. I swear I shall not waver in this duty. Let us return to Erichthonius and La Habrea. There is much I would share with you before we embark upon our final ascent. Look, the gang's all together again, but in the future. It's so odd. It's just like, we did the first two Pandaemoniums in the past, and now we're doing the last one in the future. With not even their, it's not even their real selves, it's just like, yeah. By reinforcing Themis's dissipating ether with your own, you managed to grant him extra time in our own age. He is grateful for your efforts and vows to judge Athena's actions as position demands. You return to the entrance of Pandaemonium, where Erichthonius and La Habrea stand eager to hear what the now freed emissary has to say. Let's talk to Themis. He says, the four of us together once again. Although I may not have directly experienced our adventures, my memories make our bonds as real as any other. La Habrea says, I surmised Elidibus was constructed with the strength to see your battle done, yet I fear his ether may not sustain him through another. Erichthonius. He says, Themis, it's good to see you. I knew Klaudez would guide you to our side once again. Themis says, I'm grateful he had the patience to tolerate my lapse in manners. Athena's hold upon me is broken, and I pledge every moment of my remaining time to seeing that she answer for her deeds. Meanwhile, La Habrea's like, but who gave the heart of Sabik? Who was it? I want to know. I need to know. Very good. To that end, I would have you share what you know of her plan. Themis says, of course. As I mentioned, Athena possesses a vessel that may serve in the creation of a god. It is someone Klaudez knows well, a man by the name of Claudian. By a twist of fate, his body proved to be ideal for Athena's purpose. The creation of a person requires not just body, soul, or memory, but rather all three. We are made from the memories of our ancient counterparts, etched upon drifting souls and given form through the infusion of ether. We lack a physical body, yet you can see and feel us all the same. Athena is different. She has carved her memories into Claudian's soul while it was still within his body, and thus made both her own. Wait, so she's using Claudian's body?
Yeah.
Even she is prone to error. After the sundering, beings became more fragile in both body and soul, and this difference prevents Athena from realizing the full extent of her desires. Eric says, so that's why she has turned her sights toward Klaudez. His uncommon strength rivals even the mightiest of our age. Themis says, by scrutinizing his feats in battle, Athena aims to deduce the secret of Klaudez's prowess and use it to fortify her own vessel. Only then would the culmination of her research be at hand. We have to save Claudian. Can't we simply remove Athena's memories from Claudian's body? Then to fight Athena, we fight Claudian as well. Can't we simply remove Athena's memories? Laha says, a arduous task, but not impossible. Athena can inscribe herself upon another soul, but she cannot erase its will. If we awaken Claudian's spirit to the reality of his bondage, he might be compelled to wrest his body from Athena's crutches. Eric says, we still don't know why she chose Claudian. What makes him more suited than anyone else? Themis says, although I have never spoken to Claudian, I did witness an incident that may prove revelatory. When instructing the vessel to do her bidding, she called it by a familiar name, Erichthonius. What? Why would she? Because she misses her son. Laha says, it is as I thought. Themis says, of course, our course of action is clear. We must lay Athena low and rescue Claudian. A difficult task to be sure, but one which the present company is more than capable of achieving. Eric says, why would Athena use my name? More questions and few answers to go around.
What if
Yeah.
that is Erichthonius? And it is in... This is the future Erichthonius.
You're saying... Who's Erichthonius?
Claudian.
Oh, Claudian? We'll see. A mother's touch. Laha Brea would discuss the plan to bring about Athena's end. Laha says, Themis, you may have just handed us the key to rescue Claudian. Eric says, what must we do? Laha says, first and foremost, we must confront Athena. She must be made vulnerable as Elidibus was. Yet our opponent stands on the verge of godhood. As we are now, she would unmake us in an instant. Klaudez, we have no choice but to place the burden of our fate, and the fate of many more besides, squarely upon your shoulders. I trust you have no objections? God or no, I shall cast her down. It's a burden I'm used to carrying. Objections, no. Concerns, yes. God or not, I shall cast her down. I'd take down gods. Themis says, if you have faith in your victory, then so do I. Eric says, and we all appreciate Claudez's willingness to fling himself at the unknown. However, we have yet to hear how this will liberate Claudian. Laha says, I have a plan. Do not trouble yourself over the details. The same goes for you, Klaudez. You must focus the entirety of your attention on Athena. She will not be easily bested even by one of your prowess. Themis says, let us trust in Laha Brea and prepare for the battle to come. Yes, what do you want to say? Eric says, before we face Athena, I must know. If she had never discovered the aura site, had never fallen under its influence, would she have lived a normal life? Would she have been a mother to me? Laha says, I've asked myself the same questions. Questions with no answer, I fear. Yeah, I think so. Let us put them out of our mind. There is something we must discuss, and I would do so not as Laha Brea, but as a father to a son. I am your father. Like, is that a portal that we jump into? Like, how do... That must be a portal, like we just throw our ether in there or something.
It reminds me of something, like partially of Titan and partially of like something seen before.
It reminds me a little bit of this one boss that we fought with the tree boss or something. I don't know. Or maybe the gods, something to do with the gods. I don't know. It seems
also of,
uh-huh.
like something you would find on Raga's Reed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, not Raga's. Is it Raga's?
Yeah, Ragos. Well, something to do with the gods at least. Yeah.
No, Ratsatana.
Oh, Radzatan? Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
It seems that Laha Brea has conjured a plan to free Claudian, though he is less than forthcoming with the details. For the time being, he tasks you with standing against his former lover, that she may be weak enough for his scheme to succeed. And so you steal your spirits for one final excursion into Athena's gate. This is too straightforward. I honestly feel like something has to go wrong, right? This is too straightforward. Like, Laha has to go bad. There has to be a twist somewhere. This is too straightforward. We just take down Athena. Demon says, Athena maintains absolute control over this space. Beyond the gate, she has doubtless built herself an abode worthy of a god, and now awaits the arrival of her supplicants. Eric says, for now we place our trust in you. The rest must await until we have Athena before us. Right now, Athena must be the sole focus of your attention. She shall not hesitate to exploit any weakness she can sense. Alright, let's go. The chief keyword of Pandaemonium's appetite for godhood has been made only more keen by 12 millennia of slumber, and even her own flesh and blood are naught but tools with which to feed her hunger. No sacrifice too great, no price too high. Athena would see all life extinguished if it brought her even one ohm closer to her ultimate goal. Her wicked ambitions can be suffered no longer, so you must journey into Pandaemonium's heart and cut out their source. Okay. Alright, let's go.
You have done well to reach the seat of godhood.
Of course she has angels.
Now, bear your souls to me.
Let's see what her god form looks like.
It's probably ugly.
She's gonna be like, she's gonna use like very angelic moves. She's gonna summon the gates of heaven or something. Angel wings. Oh, butterfly wings. Okay. Oh, she has angel wings as her ears.
Okay, she's not ugly.
Yeah, she actually looks pretty cool. She's like a cosmic angel.
Like a cosmic butterfly. Like
Cosmic butterfly,
moth.
sorry. Yeah,
A moth. She's a moth.
yeah. What?
A moth.
Oh, moth.
Yeah, like mother, moth,
Moth.
moth.
Show me your all, that I might become
Okay, but the song is a banger though. On the soul. Is this a raid one, babe?
Yeah.
Oh, you called it. 99% of the time.
Yeah.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
That's on the right wing, whatever that is. It's a circle too. Oh, wait, something's happening on the left as well. Right.
Ow.
There we go. Oh, is she still going?
Oh, what?
Oh! She went 3
I
times!
was on the other side though.
From nothing, I mold life.
Fucking thing.
What did she just cast on herself? Oh my god, there's angels on this. Yeah? Okay. Oh, there's tethers.
Was it on me?
I think so.
Ow.
It's alright.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Okay, right. And then left. And then go right again. And then up and back to the other side. Okay. What? Oh, tank buster.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Oh, hi.
Oh, what the fuck? What is this?
Are we supposed to... Oh, that's raid wides. Go into the donut. Go to the donut. Go to the donut. Go to the donut. Okay. Donut's over here. Wait, there's double donut. Hang on, which is the...
Yeah.
I don't
First
feel like this
donut
is
and
right.
then second donut.
Yeah.
Go to the other one.
Yeah.
Shine brilliant for me.
Are you looking this way for a reason? Okay. Raid wide.
To silent vessels, I give voice.
I don't know if I should be near those. Okay. Oh! Yellow and red. Okay. Tethers and lines, yep. Tethers, yep. I think you just face them. Yep, there you go. And then that's gonna get eaten. Oh! Yep.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
That's... yeah. This is awkward as hell. She's facing in a weird... It's like here or somewhere. Yep. Oh,
Oh my god.
It's fine. Stay here. Okay, fine. Raid wide.
This is but a glimpse of a god's strength.
Okay. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay. Add phase.
Behold
That's right.
power as you will never wield.
Oh! Oh! Damn, look, she's got 2 swords? That's dope as hell. Oh, this doesn't seem right. Wait. Are we, oh, this doesn't matter? No, it shouldn't matter. Okay, it's fine.
Such a singularly resolute soul. These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Where's the donut? Over here, over here. Southwest.
Shine brilliant for me!
Oh, is that supposed to be baited?
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
No. Alright. Nope, calculated.
Today, my theory shall be proven as fact.
Oh! Oh!
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
I don't know what this means. I want to say I go here. No, that doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right. Over here seems fine. Yep. Okay. Sure.
Shine brilliant for me!
It's so awkward this fight.
Yeah. No, I hear
It's
like
like her ass, like
it's
outside
like
of
tied.
the thing.
Yeah. Rip positionals, huh?
Yeah.
Can't smack that ass.
Today, my
No.
theory shall be
I
proven
know.
as fact.
Did she say less fucked? What did she say?
What?
Wait, what did she say?
I don't know what she said.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Ah, this one's easy. Donut going northeast. GG.
Brilliant for me!
Oh, she finally opened her eyes.
She just got a random cosmic orb on her chest.
You know when you make a character and you're like, no, it needs to be extra. And you
Yep.
just add a random stuff to it.
Yeah, exactly. Look, there's donuts in the sky. I'm hungry.
They look like irises, like it's
Yeah. Ooh, minion. To follow you everywhere, that is her wish. She wants to follow us everywhere? The fuck?
that's not a god, that's a stalker.
True. Oh, looks like she's following me everywhere.
Yeah.
Got the minion. Did I get the pose right? There we go. I am now God. No twists. I'll be disappointed. Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
You're good. Family reunited? Athena says, countless years I waited within that stifling crystal, stifling, and now when my dream is finally within reach, you stand in my way. Eric says, your dream is not but selfish ambition. Its fulfillment would benefit only you. And why, Athena? At the end of this road to godhood, what did you hope to find? Lahas says it matters not. The fact remains that she worked against the interests of the star. Eric says, even so, I would hear her answer. I would know why my mother cast us aside. Round 2, let's go. Athena says, how unlike you, Eric, you were never so inquisitive before. Having struck upon a hypothesis, there is but one thing the wise woman desires. He's acting like a zombie. Irrefutable proof. Creepy. My theory was that any true god would see us as we are, imperfect. She would hammer out our flaws and build something greater. To prove this could not but benefit the star, I would give it the perfect stewards that it might shine brighter than any other. Eric says, you would destroy the lives already upon it? In that I am no different from our peers. Over the course of eons, how many creations have we wrought? Such creatures cannot but usher their inferior predecessors into oblivion. Even without our meddling, nature would take on the self-same course. If the destination is the same, is it somehow worse to arrive there by the guidance of a god? I think not. Laha says, the oversight made such things irresistible perhaps, but it cannot have created them from whole cloth. That is Athena's truth. This is Athena's truth. Athena says, what right have you to pass judgment? You were but a vessel for my masterwork. Your purpose ends there. My only mistake was leaving you possessed of a soul. Eric says, what are you saying? Athena says, poor Eric, always the last to arrive at the obvious conclusion. I gave birth to you for a single reason, that you might serve as my tool, and like any tool I crafted you to suit my needs, that you might accept my essence when the time came. Of course, I also made you more amenable to my demands and ensured that you would feel a cloying affection for your dear mother. However, it seems that my tinkering was insufficient. My very feelings were of your design? Oh. Bum, bum, bum. You created a boy unable to grasp even the simplest magic, ever hopelessly clinging to his mother's robes, unable to do otherwise. I was doomed from the start. Emma says, yet here you are, standing in defiance of her design. You are more than what she made you. Why do I know this song? I still feel the sting of it, but with pain comes clarity. You ill deserve to wear the mantle of a god. Don't they think it's a little bit sus that she's putting her hand behind her back? As stubborn as you are witless, if the star will not be mine, then it serves no purpose. Okay, spirit bomb. Alright, La Habrea, you know what to do. Eric, La Habrea. She aims to obliterate the ethereal sea and stem the flow of life. Eric says she will do no such thing. Give her a hug. Before the battle, La Habrea told me I was the key to finishing this. Although I am but an illusion, my soul has crossed eons to find its home in another. One whose body Athena has seen fit to purloin as her own. Much of what I once was now resides in him. Him? Should my memory seize this chance to follow suit, they may resound enough to wake his mind. Oh, Claudian. Demis says, but Athena inhabits him still. What will become of you? Eric says, I don't know, but if I can rouse his soul, perhaps it will disrupt Athena's hold. It's the best chance we have. My whole life others have looked down upon me, but I've never given up searching for my purpose. Now I've found it. Laha says the decision is yours to make and yours alone. Do as you will, my son. I know you shall make me proud. How does Eric's hair become orange? What is Laha's hair color? Is it white? Does white and blonde make orange?
Isn't his red or something?
Is his hair supposed to be red? I don't remember.
I believe it is red.
Eric, do not dare. No, stop this. Your words hold sway over me no longer. My life is my own. And I've found my true family. My power wanes. The vessel rejects me. I get out of there. This is my body now. There's Claudian. Oh, Eric is inside Claudian now?
Oh.
Or is he inside her? Demis says, what is happening? Athena's magic should be impotent with no body to fuel them. La says, precisely. Athena was the sole force holding the space around Pandaemonium together, and now it crumbles. Although little would change if we were buried here, we cannot let this be Klaudez's final resting place. Oh. Of all my miscalculations, to think that you would be my undoing, that you would even be capable of defying me. Is there more you would say to me? Or have you decided to return to your dear mother's bosom? Have you brought Claudian back to me? Apologies, but I'm only the dregs of your own memory. I can do naught but watch as the evil you've wrought collapses, burying you under its weight. How disappointing, truly useless to the last. Eric says, who made me that way? It's so weird because like we know they're already dead anyway, so it doesn't really like sting to see them like sacrifice themselves. It's like you guys are dead anyway. You guys could just sacrifice your imaginary souls. Although defeated, Athena yet lives. She is more than happy to reveal that her grand design was to replace life upon Aetherius with superior beings of her creation, and confirms that Erichthonius was never more than a tool for this end. Her ambitions now denied, she attempts to purge the ethereal sea with a burst of powerful magics, but is stymied by the sudden awakening of Claudian's will. Roused from its slumber by Erichthonius' memories, her control over the body lost, Athena's memories are expelled, leaving her a powerless phantom. As the space that was once Pandaemonium begins to collapse, as the forces holding it together vanish, Themis teleports you and La Habrea to safety, leaving no witnesses to Athena's final moments. Rusanad says, questions, questions, and more questions. Why did Claudian set out by himself? What did he see? I do hope he wakes up soon. MGG says, at least on the surface, Professor Claudian appears unharmed. We must wait for him to regain consciousness to judge anything beyond that, I fear. Themis. He says, although Erichthonius was not but a collection of memories, I know his absence pains you. But he acted with resolve, full aware of the potential consequences. Let us look back on the moment not with sorrow, but with pride. You both are the heroes of the day. Athena's ambitions would have swallowed the world had you not stemmed their advance. We shall stay here, both to look over Professor Claudian and ensure that there are no further disturbances in the ethereal sea. You should rest, and I will not take no for an answer. Okay. We shall stay here and wait for Claudian to regain his senses. Pray rest while you can. Guided by the past. That's an interesting quest name. La Habrea watches over Claudian with concern. Laha says, it seems we can do naught but wait. I still feel like something sus is gonna happen. Laha says, perhaps we might discuss a matter which has been troubling me. I know you want to know. I know you want to know. While your colleague Nemgigi was enlightening us on the historical events which led to this era, she let slip the name of one of the ancients, La Habrea. Oh. You said it. Although she knew of the figure only from her research, she was most insistent that there is no evidence connecting the Ascian to myself. Yet I am aware that this La Habrea used the heart of Sabik to sow chaos throughout your world, and I would be a fool to deny such strong connections between us. You are the only one present who has met the Ascian in question, so I would ask you directly, are he and I one and the same? Is my fate to work in the shadows and bring about untold destruction? Please don't give me a choice. You are him. Listen. Might as well tell him. You are him. What, now you want to go evil? He says, I see. If you say it is so, then there's no reason to disbelieve it. These Ascians, or Paragons, I'm told, were ruthless in their schemes to rejoin the sundered worlds. I've heard but a small number of their deeds, and still I find it difficult to comprehend the depths to which they were willing to sink. To choose a path of evil, all for the sake of the star. I admit, 'tis a decision I would make under the right circumstances. Although the ages may take their toll, my devotion to my duty will never waver. Paying no heed to what might be lost, I will treat the heart of Sabik as a mere tool for my own ends. Yep. Never caring to look beyond the surface, I will unleash forces that I fail to truly comprehend and remain blissfully ignorant of my hypocrisy all the while. Oh, he's waking up. Claudian. It appears Claudian has awakened. Yo. Claudian says, Claudes, I have some faint memories of what transpired. You stood against Athena and won. And you were there too. La Habrea, Ericthonius' memories of you dwell within me still. Though through unyielding discipline, you hoped to forge a son equal to yourself, but the crucible you placed him in left scars which were loath to heal. Yet you were never motivated by selfishness. All you did was in service of your duty. At the least Laha says, I will hear no more. Though you may possess Ericthonius' memories, you are not him. In her birth you have become someone else entirely, and you belong to this age. As such, I am your enemy, and an enemy does not deserve sympathy. Audience says, of course, I would never condone the actions of the Asian, but you are not him. You are La Habrea of the Convocation. Spared no effort in saving us from Athena's machinations. For that you deserve the utmost praise and my personal thanks. If you insist on deceiving yourself, then so be it. My stance remains unchanged. The most difficult of your trials is behind you, but you may find that Pandaemonium has yet to relinquish the last of its secrets. No, we're done! Among them is the identity of Hephaestos Liberator, who set the very first wheels in motion. There is but one place to find these answers. The past.
Now we need to go back. God damn it.
However, I must insist that you keep silent about Athena's fate. While I doubt it would change the decisions I make, you should not tender us information we could not uncover ourselves. Okay, so we go back to the past, but we don't tell you everything what just happened. Gotcha. Now that I have said my piece, I shall follow in my son's footsteps. These odious memories will fade to nothing, as was always their fate. Farewell.
Bye, bitch. Again.
It's so odd. It just feels so weird. Like we're not supposed to feel anything because they're like dead already. Like none of this matters. Themis says, my time too draws near, but I believe I can stay long enough to see this matter through. You shall journey to the past to seek out the truth of La Habrea's words, yes? While Themis himself may have been there to see this encounter, I have the unique opportunity to hear your perspective on the matter. That is, of course, if you will share it with me. I ain't telling you shit. I look forward to it. I shall take in the ethereal sea one final time as I await your return. Back to the past. While waiting for Claudian to regain his senses, Lahabreu asks you about the Asian that shared his name, confessing that he sees the Paragon's actions as a logical evolution of his own devotion to duty. Knowing now what is to come, he soundly rejects the now awakened professor's attempts to express gratitude, though this may be out of principle rather than contrition. Regardless, having fulfilled his role to the last, Lahabrea fades into the ethereal sea once more, leaving you with the tantalizing suggestion that should you return to the past, Pandaemonium's final mysteries might be solved. Themis says, now all that is left is to return to Pandaemonium and ask Lahabrea to shed light upon its few remaining mysteries. I look forward to your return. Claudian says, I too shall stay here and await your return. I could use the rest and there is a matter I would discuss with you and Themis before we say our farewells. Nemgigi says, Rasanad and I shall return to Aporia and make a report to Master Fortunold at once. Oh, where to begin? And Rasanad says, I believe we've yet to see the full effect these events will have on the ethereal sea. Once Professor Claudian recovers, we must conduct a thorough investigation. Alright, let's go to the past.
It's such a mind. Like you're past, present, past.
We just
You're
said goodbye to them, but now we're gonna go say hello to them again. Oh, it's nice to see you again. Who are you?
Hey, I just finished talking to you.
Thank you for checking up on us. Did you speak with Hegemon and the other warders on your way here? The work is long, but we've made great strides in undoing Athena's meddling. Ericthonia says, Klaudez, I didn't expect to see you again so soon, but it's always a joy. You seem quite happy to be here. Alright, talking to Laha. Stop it. Lahabrea says, Klaudez, truth be told, I thought you would have little reason to ever visit this place again. It seems I was wrong. I just wanted to say hello.
Hi.
Hi. He says, how neatly you obfuscate your motivations. Do as you will then. Themis says, he has gone through the trouble to visit us, so I hardly think cuteness is in order. Curtness is in order.
Cuteness.
We braved Pandaemonium together. Why not at least share with him our progress? I have relinquished control of Pandaemonium to Lahabrea. I was never meant to hold it for long, and now such authority resides in rightful hands. With Lahabrea's help, we have poured through Athena's research into the Hemethoi. Thus, we'll be able to restore Hegemon's mind and body. Eric says, yet there is still much work to be done. Damage to repair, keywords to replace, the tasks are too many to count. Alright, so where's the stone of thingy? Eric says, although... yeah, the Sabik. Where's the stone of Sabik? Give it to us now, so you don't become bad.
The heart of Sabik.
Sorry, the heart of Sabik. Eric says, although the path may be long, our progress is steady. I believe we can safely say that Pandaemonium will soon function as it did before. It says, indeed. Before we reach that point, however, there are some matters which must be put to rest. Here we go. One concerns Pandaemonium itself, and another is a personal matter. Until they are settled, I cannot move forward. It shall not take long. Lack of resolve caused me to delay, but I have chosen my course. Eric says, these concerns must be weighty indeed. Do you intend to share your burdens with us? La says, if you would bear witness, then come. Your arrival at this very moment almost beggars belief, but I shall not ask you to leave. I simply ask that you do not interfere, no matter what may happen. Alright. Go on, show us. Stone of Sabik. Heart of Sabik. This is his start of how he becomes evil. Is that your new wife? You found a new wife already? La says, stay here, this will be over soon. Damn, you got over Athena quick. Hegemon says, why did you call me here, Master La Habrea? There is still much to be done if the warders are to be freed. Laha says, you have served within Pandaemonium since Athena's time, have you not? That makes you the most senior keyword now that Agdistus is gone. As such, you deserve to know a secret few others are privileged to hear, one concerning myself. Separating Hephaestus from myself required removing part of my soul. A necessary sacrifice, but one which came at no small cost to my natural talents. I am but a shadow of the man I was at the time of my appointment as La Habrea. I could never hope to wield the same magics that Hephaestus used to bind the warders' minds, let alone break their shackles. Hegemon says, that tone of defeat does not befit your voice, Master La Habrea. Do not give in to despair. He looks so evil right now. La says, there is no despair, only truth. I do not confide in you to garner cheap sympathy. Hephaestus left behind fascinating research. His conclusion was that in order to transform a vessel into a Hemetheos, absolute control over their mind was essential. Also, she's got red hair, by the way. As you well know, the magic used to achieve such dominion exploited strong emotions within their victims' hearts. In the case of Hesperos and Agdistus, their respect for me. Upon slipping his bonds, Hephaestus took steps to throw Pandaemonium into chaos. With their attention divided, keyword and warder alike were easy targets. But there was an act that came before. Regardless of Hephaestus' prowess, he could not have won freedom on his own. Uh-oh. For long days and nights I pondered who might have released him. Ah, I could only conclude that Athena's plans were set in motion long, long ago when she claimed the mind of one of her admirers. There it is. Hegemon, none would question your pride in your position, your devotion to Pandaemonium. But you do not believe I am the one fit to lead, do you? Your loyalty lies not with my vision for Pandaemonium, but Athena's. It's Hegemon. He says, Master La Habrea, whatever has spurred this sudden accusation, I assure you there is a proper explanation. What are you doing, La Habrea? Do not approach. As I have already stated, even should I detect Athena's tinkering, I am currently powerless to dispel it. And so I have come to a decision, one which is made with the best interest of our star in mind. In order to build a better future, I require the strength I have lost. Oh! He's going to make it! I must embrace those odious memories. He's becoming it! He's doing it! He's creating the heart of Sabik. Mark well the sight, engrave upon it your very soul. You now bear witness to the true La Habrea. Yep. I can't imagine this was an easy choice, but it is done. Is she alive? Yes, and she'll remember this lesson well. Okay, never mind. Athena's puppet no longer, I see. You may yet harbor ill will toward me, but that is a risk I am willing to take. Our star requires a steady hand to guide it, and now mine is equal to the task. I can no longer allow Pandaemonium to divert my focus. Hegemon, I would ask that you serve me anew. There's none other than more suited to overseeing this prison. None other than who will take such pride in their duty. Hegemon says, my loyalty to Athena led me to betray you once before. Why would you allow me to keep the position of keyword? La says, I require your talents as I require Hephaestos. The past is of no consequence. Hegemon says, very well. In honor of our fallen colleagues, I shall restore this institution to its former glory. Ericthonius says, Labrea is himself once more. He wields his authority without hesitation, and thinks not twice about once his judgment has sounded. Emma says, yet he is different from Athena. He thinks only of the betterment of the star. So long as the duty guides his actions, he shall not share her fate. I mean... He's on his way to fighting us in the future, so... He's going to share in her fate. Should his convictions ever waver, the emissary will set him back on the proper course. Or you? Eric says, good. If this is the path he chooses to walk, then I will walk with him. Whatever happened to Eric, actually? If La Habrea still... He must have just died when the Sundering happened. I'll allow our bond to fray no further. As his son, I will support him in the days ahead.
I don't know what's going on. This past and present is confusing the fuck out of me.
I would not ask you to say the same, Klaudez. You and I stand on peaks separated by vast chasms. Our perspectives shall never align. Damn. Well, come fight us then.
A bitch.
Never shall one give way to the other, for such is our nature. With that in mind, let us consider any depths between us to be void. Before you leave her, mark well these words. My resolve shall weather loss unfathomable, and yield before no obstacle. Walk your path with the same conviction. And he's on his path, becoming evil. While Ericthonius and Themis greet you warmly in Pandaemonium, La Habrea reacts with characteristic curtness. Apparently he was just on his way to settle some matters of grave import, so you follow him to an empty chamber where Hegemon awaits. La Habrea accuses her of setting Hephaestos free, surmising that she has been under the influence of Athena's mind-controlling magic for some time. With this truth come to light, La Habrea's decision is made. In order to gain the strength required to break Athena's hold, he will rejoin Hephaestos' essence to his own. After absorbing those bitter memories, the change in his personality is immediately apparent. In him, you see the La Habrea who will one day stand against you as an enemy, and he seems well aware that your respective wills must one day clash. While far from an ideal farewell, the questions that led you back to the past are answered. Hegemon says, Master La Habrea saw through me long ago, but now my mind is unclouded by doubt, and I shall not fail him again. Themis says, Hephaestos and La Habrea were one and the same when he was named as one of the convocation. This change poses no need for concern, for all as it should be. Wrong. We're going to fight him. Eric says, from this day forward, I will do what I can to aid my father. In this way, I shall forge my own future. La Habrea says, if not for you, my long slumbering demons may have gone unslain. I would not have never been forced to reconsider my true nature. Yet, as I said, do not consider this as an admission of debt. Now I believe you have other places to be. Remain here any longer, and I may be inclined to place you in a cell next to one of our more recalcitrant subjects. Themis says, ah, you are returned. I should like to hear of what you discovered, though I believe your friend has business with us first. Speaking to Claudian. Claudian says, there you are, Klaudez. While you were away, Themis brought me up to speed on all that happened while I was held prisoner. His story shone light upon any number of questions that were niggling at my conscience. Namely those... conscience. Namely those concerning the ethereal signature emanating from Azizla. Doubtless its source was Athena reaching out as far as she could from her prison. Ever grasping for someone to take Ericthonius' place, grasping for the body his soul resided in. Wait, so... Wait.
Yeah.
So Athena was in a prison in Azizla? She shouldn't, like, exist in this time, right? I don't know.
I don't know.
I wanted to ask, when you first found the crystal, were you unable to hear the memory stored within? Oh, it must be in the crystal. Oh, when he found the crystal, maybe?
Oh, maybe. She was in the crystal.
Yeah. Claudian says, indeed, it was only after our research was well underway that I could hearken to her whispers. Okay, so yeah, it was the crystal. Damon says, contact with the crystal should have awakened the memories, but the passage of time likely changed Ericthonius' soul in subtle ways. Perhaps ethereal resonance was a gradual process in that case. However, being attuned to Ericthonius exposed you to Athena's voice as well. Doubtless the voice to venture forth into Azizla was not your own, it was Athena's influence working through you. I do recall being strangely fixated on acting alone. I never would have encouraged such recklessness usually. Although the choice was not entirely my own, I am still ashamed of my actions.
Can I say something?
What's up?
This dude has the same skin color and the same eye color as what the fuck his name is? Her Richard.
Who?
Richard.
Richard.
I've forgotten his name. Why do you have such a difficult name?
I don't know.
The dude, the son, La Brea.
Oh, Ericthonius.
Yeah, Ericthonius, that's the one.
No, Ericthonius has orange hair, right?
Yeah, but he has the same skin color and the same eye color.
Oh, skin color and eye color. Yeah, true. You just had dyed his hair. This is actually Ericthonius. Reflection is how we plant the seeds of growth, although we must not blame ourselves for events out of our control. That the voice in the crystal belonged to the person from which your soul originated. Well, not even the most brilliant researcher could come to that conclusion. Wait, what? From which your soul originated? I'm not really sure I understand that. Does he have some connection to Eric?
I'm not right. It is Eric.
A descendant? Like, there's no way Eric is still alive in this time, though. This must be, like, a descendant, maybe? No, but then that would make him an Asian. I don't know. Your reassurance means more than you know, thank you. One final matter, it concerns the very crystal whose discovery set this adventure in motion. Perhaps sparked by recent events, a new light began to shine from within its depths. From my experience, this may indicate that a new memory has floated to the surface, eager to be observed. For some time, the question of why La Habrea and Ericthonius would leave such a crystal behind in the first place has lingered in the back of my mind. With Ericthonius' memories and such magical talents as are at my disposal, I believe I can make this final memory manifest for us all to behold. Shall we witness it together? I need to find out what his connection to them is. Because he does have the red eyes. And the same skill as Eric.
Yeah.
There he is. I leave this memory for you, the future of our star. The final days have come, and the creation magics we have so relied upon now has hastened our downfall. But despair has not yet won out. La Habrea and the others of the Convocation are working to stem the chaos which threatens to engulf our star. Their plan requires great sacrifice. Elidibus, Themis, has already offered to give his life for our salvation. Yet there is another problem which must be dealt with, Pandaemonium, wherein are confined our most vicious creations. Even should we survive the final days, it will take some time to restore order. If Pandaemonium's cells were breached and their prisoners set upon the star, our hard-won peace would be obliterated in an instant. I will F them all up. Someone must stay behind to ensure that never happens. With Themis and La Habrea otherwise indisposed, that responsibility falls to me. Okay, so he stayed at Pandaemonium.
Yeah.
And that is why I must defy the directive of the Convocation. My soul will not be offered to manifest the will of the star, but instead consigned to eternal vigil. I know that in doing so, the final days may take me. Okay, so he died to the final days. I may not live to see my duty upheld. That's why I've resolved to set this crystal adrift in the tides of the underworld. It contains memories of Pandaemonium from both my father and I, and shall bear this warning to the future even if I cannot. I've imbued the crystal with magics that will attract it to my essence. Even should I journey through the underworld and be born anew, this message will reach me. Pandaemonium shall not be left unattended. If all else fails, then perhaps another man like my dear friend will come along, one with an almost unnatural ability to pick up the scent of trouble. I wonder where he is now. How many souls has he saved, and how many beasts has he slain since last we met? We beat your father's ass. Again. Alongside my warning, this memory shall carry your wish. Klaudez, may we meet again. Now listen well. If anyone receives this message, you must come to Pandaemonium. Please make haste, I repeat. Claudian says, well, that dispels the last of my doubts. Thank you for humoring me, and now we come to this. Themis says it survived.
Hard to be.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is the heart of Sabik. He found it. The tie that bounds Athena's memories to my body, no doubt. When I regained my senses, I found it on my person. Okay, so did he just come across the heart of Sabik? And that's what made Athena have control?
I think so.
It appears your efforts have left and bereft of memories. No trace remains of Athena. However, its power as oversight yet remains. It may prove to be a valuable trove of knowledge in the hands of the right researcher. That can't be good. I feel that fate has left it with me for a reason. I shall take my leave, but on behalf of my colleagues, nay the entire star, I thank you both for putting an end to Athena's wickedness. Alright, he's gonna become the next villain. The heart of Sabik is gonna corrupt him. Again. You return to the present day's ethereal sea, where Claudian informs you that a new memory has surfaced within the crystal. It shows you a vision of Ericthonius, apparently from the final days, where he resolves to set the crystal adrift as a warning to survivors about the nature of Pandaemonium. Ere you have time to reflect on your comrade's fate, however, Claudian reveals that the heart of Sabik has come into his possession and now empty of Athena's memories. As it remains a powerful specimen, Claudian seems keen to devote his coming days to exploring its secrets. Though this is perhaps not the wisest idea, and that's what I said, you have more pressing matters to attend to for the moment, namely one last farewell. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to mess with the thing that took over your mind? What the hell? Talking to thing.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh.
Then Hephaestus' story has been laid bare. As has the nature of our mysterious crystal. The questions which led us into Pandaemonium are answered, and soon order shall be restored.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know how I feel about his voice coming out of this. Yeah. It doesn't match his body for some.
I too can fade away, unburdened by regret. I could not have reached this point without you, friend.
It's like, he looks so like young.
Young, yeah. He sounds like an old man.
So
Yeah.
many revelations. But there are more, if you would dig a little deeper. Elidibus's soul was plucked from the ethereal sea, and from it I was wrought. Surely you have a passing interest in what I remember, in what I feel. You deserve what answers I can provide. While my memories of Pandaemonium are clear, all else is hazy at best. Perhaps Athena made me this way, or perhaps it is the result of who or what I was before. Still, I can recall vague figures, scenes from my future and your past. At the Crystal Tower's peak, we clash. And later, from that self-same spire, I send you forth into our age, into Elpis.
That's so weird. He's like, I can see myself fighting you and then see myself sending you to the past. Like he said, I know I'm the one that sent you back to see me. Like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Why do I decide on such a course? Formless as these images are, I cannot say. However, I can hazard a guess. Somewhere within my fragmented memories, I catch a glimpse of our journey into Pandaemonium. A glimpse which shows not the path we took or the destination where it led us, yet by its very presence demands that you are required in Elpis. And even if that act is but one link in the chain of events which ends in Atheris' salvation, then this all has meaning. Our time together, every moment, is worthwhile, and I am unburdened by regret. That said, it is possible my motivations become something else entirely. That you would cross this vast expanse in the hopes of being reunited with your allies. A devotion that once would have baffled me. But after having been to the depths of that twisted prison and back, I think I can understand. Now, I have pulled back the curtain as far as I dare. The people of your age call this the Ethereal Sea, a name I quite enjoy, for it teems with life, each star a soul on its journey. And among these uncountable stars, it was yours that crossed my path. For that, I shall be forever grateful.
I just got a weird smile on my face.
I wish you well on your journey. A journey as long as your star is bright. A journey not bound by the confines of this world or any other.
I did choose that face, I know. It was just for that one scene. Now. Oh. We plant some seeds? Come on.
How fascinating. The truths that dwell at the edge of sleep. The course of history is set by its victors. It is immutable, and yet should this star continue upon its path, look, the light.
Flashbang! Ooh!
I'm blind. I'm surprised we finished around the same time.
So, Elizabeth is in the Ethereal Sea. He's like, oh, interesting. And then he suddenly sees the light. And then something happens.
I don't know, yeah. You have your final conversation with Themis, during which he reveals that he now possesses some of a later Elidibus's fragmented memories. From what he can make out, he speculates that he agreed to send you to Elpis because of vague recollections of your time together in Pandaemonium. Though given the great change wrought upon his personality by the intervening millennia, it is impossible to be certain. Reflecting with fondness upon your time together and the meaning it may hold, he dissipates into the ethereal sea, leaving you to contemplate the vast expanse. I'm confused which Elidibus... No, the Elidibus that we just talked to, that was the one that was formed in the ethereal sea. That's not the real one. Right? Because we were in the ethereal sea, right? That's the fake one. That's the one that was made by Athena. That's the one that was made by Athena.
Yeah.
Okay, so the real Elidibus, he still doesn't know, like, where we come from. Like the one that's still in Pandaemonia, he doesn't know where we came from. He doesn't have memories of sending us to the past to go see himself or anything like that, so he has no idea.
Yeah.
But the one that just went into the ethereal sea saw something. Maybe something for us to find out? Maybe we're not done with the ethereal sea yet? Maybe? I don't know.
Well, he saw the light. Maybe he got pulled from the Ethereal Sea.
Maybe.
Maybe he was reborn.
Yeah.
No, because you can be reborn if you go through the Interior Sea, right?
But he's not the real thing though, so it's weird. He's just a thing that Athena made. He's just a memory. Cause him?
Yeah, but Elidibus, the real Elidibus is also in the Interior Sea, right?
Yes. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, right.
Who's the Elidibus that helped us go to the past then? Was that the one from the Ethereal Sea, or was that the one that's inside? Is he
Ashen.
like? That's the one that's inside the Crystal
Ashen.
Tower, right?
Yeah.
He like when we fought him, he became that little kid once we beat him, and the little kid went to either. But did he go to the Ethereal Sea, or did he go into the Crystal Tower?
Yeah, you went into Crystal Tower, huh?
Did he go in the Crystal Tower? Because otherwise, who did we talk to before we went to Elpis? Before we went to the past?
Nah, we did. We did talk a little bit. It was clearly a little bit.
Yeah, but it wasn't like. Was it like him, or was it just like a memory of him? It's so weird. I don't know where the real Elidibus is. Gonna hurt my brain. Okay, you ready? I'm talking to Claudian.
No, it's not Claudian. It's Richard.
It's
Eric.
Richard. Welcome back, Claudes. I hope you said farewell to Themis for me. Recent events have given me not only a new focus for my research, but also insight into my own origins. Truly, it is a gift I could never hope to repay. As Lahabrea said, I am not Ericthonius, yet I bear a part of him inside me, and I shall do what I can to follow the traces he has left behind in the present day. A spark has been struck in my mind. I am ready to pursue my research with a fervor the likes of which I have not had since my youth. Doubtless I shall have need of you in the days and moons ahead. When that time comes, I only hope that you will once again lend me your sound counsel. Until then, may you fare well. Okay.
I'm gonna turn.
I just don't know, like, he has the same skin and eyes as Ericthonius, but I don't know if he's like... I think he's just a guy that found the Stone of Sabik and was called to Athena. Or called to Pandaemonium.
Why would they make him have the same skin color and eye color?
I don't know.
You're telling me that the directors didn't think through that? Like, oh, let's give him the same color skin.
Yeah.
Eye color, you know, like, just fuck with him? Like,
Like, listen, that Stone of Sabik, surely he's gonna find some hidden secret and then he becomes bad and then, I don't know. There has to be more to it, but whatever.
he's going to be the new day Eric Tony.
Yeah. He has the design for it. Blonde hair, red eyes, dark skin. He could be a villain.
Maybe he is the new Lahabrea.
Oh god. He's gonna revive the Asians. The new Asians is what they're called. I mean, he has Ericthonius' powers, right? That's what he said. Or was
Yeah.
that just the stone's powers? No, it's he has
No.
Ericthonius' powers now.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. All right. You ready to move on?
Yeah.
What do you want to do next?